Sponsored by Carolina and Company Live. It's sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Today, we're so glad you're here because we've got a great show lined up. Some fun stuff. It's the middle of the week.
That's right.
It's hump
Wednesday,
day, as we call it.
Yeah.
So if you make it past today, you're going to be all right.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's right about right. All right, we do have a great show lined up for today, but first let's check out what the weather's doing.
Light. All right, let's go ahead and show you a live look here in Garden City from our Dunes Realty camera. Absolutely gorgeous. That's probably where I'm headed as soon as I finish this weather segment. I mean, it is a great day to get outside. Remember, you can always visit any of our SkyCam network cameras by going to our website, WPDE.com, and clicking on the weather tab anytime you want, 24 hours a day. Temperatures very warm, 82 to 85, even 88 degrees in Bennettsville. We were seasonable this morning. I told you to kick that word out of your vocabulary by noon. Sure enough, that is what you can do. We will soar well above average. Later on today, much of the Carolinas, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, the entire Tennessee River Valley, all the way up through the Ohio River Valley, staying dry. That stationary front doing exactly that, staying stationary with those showers and storms just really kind of plunging into the Florida Peninsula today. Let's go ahead and show you our futurecast. As a result, well, you aren't expected to see any rain, but you will see a cold front. That cold front still slated to move in somewhere between the 7 and 9 o'clock hour for the border belts and portions of the PD, eventually clearing the region by 4 a.m. tomorrow. As a result, we will once again increase that sea breeze potential on our Thursday, and really that will stay with us through next week. So shower chances will begin to return on our Thursday afternoon, somewhere between the 2 and 4 o'clock hours during that sea breeze development, moving inland and staying with the PD through 9 o'clock tomorrow. Very light shower activity, though, and most people probably won't even see a shower. Temperatures today, 91 and 93. I mean, like I said, you kick that unseasonable or seasonable vocabulary out of your vocabulary. That word, can't even talk. The point I'm trying to say is it's not seasonable. I'm just trying to get to the beach, people. If you're trying to get to CCMF, it's looking nice. 88, 83, 85, 86. We will have that sea breeze potential, though, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's the bottom line. As a result, if you are going to CCMF, please download the First Warning Weather app from the Apple Store or Google Play. You'll get live interactive radar there right on your phone. We'll keep that sea breeze potential with us through next week. Seasonable temperatures returning, though. That is the good news.
All right, welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. A few things to talk about. Coming up this Saturday, June the 9th, the Georgetown County Parks and Recreation is sponsoring Take a Kid Fishing. This is a free event at, let's see, 8 Oaks Park from 9 until 12. You'll get a chance to meet some professional anglers. More information, you can go to www.gtcparks.org at Georgetown County Parks. And that website right there at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Check it out. Take a kid fishing.
That's
what a better
right.
time to do that. That's
a lot
awesome.
of fun. Get to meet some cool people, too. All right, let's talk a little bit about where I get all of my clothes from. It's called the Haberdashery right over in Conway. Now, they've been there for a long time making guys look good. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the T-shirts they've got. They've got some comfortable T-shirts for the golfers and the family. And if they have a golf scene that you want, from Vineyard Vines and Southern Tide. And if you're not a golfer, but maybe an outdoorsman, then we have you covered with Southern Point, which has everything from saltwater fishing to hunting. And if you're not, check out their new ones. They got some new shirts, T-shirts called Coastal Town.
I like these personally a lot.
They're beautiful beach, lighthouse, and ocean scenes. So go by and check it out. And don't forget their fall clothing is up to 75% off. And there we go. There are the T-shirts now.
There we go. Golf. Let's see. Golf.
Yeah, all kind of cool stuff.
Awesome.
All right, let's go. Let's find out a little bit about today. Brandon,
All right.
Brandon was a little slow on the buttons, then, wasn't he?
Ooh.
Oh,
Brandon, you
I'm
hear
sorry.
him
I had
back
to
there?
throw Brandon under the bus. He's our producer. All right, today is, of course, Wednesday, June the 6th, and this is National Yo-Yo Day.
All right, it is also Drive-In Movie Day. The first drive-in movie, 1933.
I was there.
I know.
Birthdays today. Let's check it out. Brandon had to go to that tight
There
show.
we go.
1947, Robert Englund. He's 70 years old, and movies with, of course, Freddy Krueger. You remember that. Nightmare on Elm Street and Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and Dream Warriors.
All right, 1963, Jason Isaacs, 54 years old, TV series Awake, the Harry Potter film franchise, and also has a degree in law.
All right, 1967, Paul Giamatti, I think's how you pronounce it. 50 years
Giamatti?
old.
Giamatti.
Okay, I'm sorry. 50 years old in the movies Cinderella Man, Sideways, The Illusionist, and Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
All right, 1971. Let's go back. The Ed Sullivan Show aired for the last time. It was canceled after 23 years on the air, and Gladys Knight, the Pips, were the musical guest on that show. They had everybody on there, from Elvis to the Beatles to everybody.
All right, 1978, 2020 debuted on ABC.
All right, Know It All Department, where you learn something every day. Listen up. When you think of fast food, you think of McDonald's, of course, right? Okay, that's what most people think about. Okay, I want you to guess how many hamburgers they sell every every second. How many hamburgers they sell?
Every second?
Every second.
I don't know.
75 hamburgers every second, every day.
Wow.
I wish my name was Cecil McDonald. Oh, man, I do.
I was going to say something about there. Obviously, the reason everybody's so unhealthy is the reason. But see, I like that better. Cecil McDonald.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's it from the Know It All Department today. We've got a great show lined up, some fun stuff. Thank you for being here on a Wednesday.
That's right. We'll be right back. The following is paid for by Coastline Pet Supply.
And hello, welcome back to Carolina Company Live. All right, Tommy's here. You've been on the show for a long time. We're always talking about things that's happening. Coastline Pet Supply, you got food, you got pets, you got a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Tommy?
And a whole lot of knowledge.
Yeah,
If we
you better
haven't,
believe
I mean,
it.
I've learned a ton about animals and pets just from you, just for being on the show, Tommy. So let's talk dog food.
Yeah. Got our natural balance this month. Small bags, medium bags, large bags are $3, $5, and $7 off, which is a buck or two more off than they normally are when we have a sale. We've got a new product they've come out with, which is a higher protein. These are limited ingredient diets.
Okay.
They are grain free. The small bags are $5 off this month. So that's about a 30% off.
That's a pretty good discount.
Next month, 5-pound will be buy one, get one.
Oh.
Oh, all right. Now, what size is this, Tommy?
That is a 4.5 pound.
4.5 pounds.
Next
Okay.
one up will be like a 13, and then the big one will be like a 26. And then he told me this morning, after we do the 5-pounder, the middle-sized bag the next month, which should be August, we'll do $7 off. And then probably September we'll do like $10
Well, that
off
saves a
the
lot
big-
of money, especially if you got, what, 2 or 3 dogs or something. You got to think about that.
And the fact a lot of times a limited ingredient diet, you know, that it's a little more pricey. So what you guys are trying to do and what the company's trying to do is really help out the consumer.
Well, a lot of times when you feed a higher quality food, it doesn't cost as much to feed it per day.
Okay.
Because the better quality ingredients are more digestible. So if
Less
you got
food.
cheap food, it might be 3.5 cups of food
Yeah.
a day, and if it's a good food, it might be 2 cups a day.
Okay.
So when you
That makes
average it
sense.
out per pound, it doesn't cost that much more. And I'm not talking about $100 bags of
Of
dog
course,
food,
of course.
but just a better food.
Sure.
It is really not.
What is the
expensive.
purpose in buying a better food, even if there are no allergies for your pet?
They're just like us. I mean, they eat better food. They're healthier.
Exactly.
Plain and simple. I mean,
Yep.
I used to see a lot of rescue greyhounds, and they would come in. They had no hair from their chest down, and they put them on a good dog food, and they'd come in 3 months later, and you could hardly recognize the
Wow.
dog.
Yeah. Now, in the old days when we were growing up, Tommy, what did they eat? Tell them.
Hey, what we did.
That whatever we ate, we finished, we gave them the scraps, and that's
Yeah.
what happened
That's
back
right.
then. But now they are more healthier, and the food is, I mean, it's just
Yeah.
amazing, some of the food they have.
Well, a lot of it is made in human-grade facilities.
Which is great. Fantastic.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Tommy, we appreciate any new pets in?
Yeah.
Right quick, any?
I've got 6 or 7 rabbits in.
Okay.
Got a new species to us. Unfortunately, I've sold them all, but it's a bunny from England. And they get about 10 pounds, but the ears are like, they're lop
Aw.
ears, but the ears hang down.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy,
Very
thanks,
cool.
bud.
Thank you
Always.
much.
Thanks for being
All right.
with us.
All right, check him out. Tommy, Coastline Pet Supply. We'll be back. A lot more coming up.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, former radio announcer and good friend of Cecil is here. That's Deacon Dawson.
That's right.
I'm going to let them handle it. You just
Freaking
sit back.
Deacon. I'm
Sit
talking
back,
about
do some entertainment.
this man was a legend in radio and now doing movies, a lot of different movies, done over 40 different movies. Now, one of his movies, Academy Award, won Academy Award for the best short film, was called Two Soldiers.
Two Soldiers.
That's
yeah.
it. And you did that in 2003.
Did that in 2003, and
Yeah.
you can get that on YouTube.
Really?
Just look up Two Soldiers. You see your
And see
sweet
it.
daddy right there, baby.
And you also
I
did
put my
Runaway
shades on.
Jury.
I'm a Hollywood star.
A Hollywood star, that's right.
Runaway Jury, that's a good movie.
That was a very good movie. Yeah, we did that back, what was that?
I don't have
I
the
think
date
it
on
was
that.
2000. I think that was also in 2003, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Something like that.
We're going to go through about 8 different movies
All
that you
right.
win. There's the first one, Honeymoon. What is that one?
Honeymoon from Hell.
Okay.
That was Honeymoon from Hell. This right here was called Body Count.
Okay.
Okay.
And with a bunch of that was a Nick Searcy film I did up in North Carolina,
Carolina
Paradise Falls, Carolina Low. They
Radio,
changed the name
I like
of it.
that.
This one, boy, they're going fast. I
know,
can't keep
Radio
up.
Land Dreams, and that's Bandit and
Radioland Murders.
Murders, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
and that's me with Tracy Lords
Yeah.
in the Bandit series.
That's
that's
what-
Paul Winfield.
Yeah.
As a Mary Tyler Moore movie I did. And that's you'll see. That's the Two Soldiers right there.
Yeah, that's some part of that and do it.
Yeah, I play a bus depot guy, and this kid comes in, wants to trade bird eggs for tickets to catch his brother. His brother joined the army, and they're a couple of poor country kids, and they bombed Pearl Harbor, and I heard it on the radio. It's it's only 35 minutes long, but it's a great movie. It's one of my favorite movies of everything I've done. I've been in Identity Thief and all these other movies, but that's my favorite one.
Yeah, where were most of these movies filmed?
Just different places, North and South Carolina,
Yeah.
Georgia, California,
Right.
Louisiana, Runaway Juries in New Orleans.
All right, now you're doing artwork. Let's mention that real quick.
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
do,
art stuff you do.
Right, do a lot of artwork. I do stuff, old Myrtle Beach places,
Right.
Myrtle Beach Pavilion, the old, any of the old places, the old keg, the
Where
old...
can they find some of those? I got the Myrtle Beach Pavilion. Where can they find
Okay,
these
you
now?
can find my art pieces down at the Lee's Inlet Kitchen. I can give them free plug.
Yeah.
Lee's
That's
Inlet
free plug.
Kitchen, the Chesapeake House. Let's see. God bless, man. I don't
So
have
just-
that many locations
Yeah.
because they can order them from me too. You can call my number. You want to call my house?
Yeah.
Can I get my
All
house
right.
number?
Yeah,
give out
All right,
your
give me a
number.
call. I may not answer, but I promise I'll
quick.
call you back. 843-457-5750.
Or you can talk to
Call
us
me.
here.
Yeah,
talk to Cecil.
Yeah,
He'll-
call
he'll-
Cecil.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
I
you got
appreciate
it,
you as
brother.
always.
Thanks for being with
Yeah,
us.
that's all right, man. A lightning round.
That's
That was
exactly
great,
right.
man.
We'll be back.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. You know, there's a lot of money just sitting around out there in different accounts. Hey, we've got the treasurer of Horry County with us now. That's going to tell you how you can find out if you got them. Me and you too. She's
Yeah,
checked for us
she
too.
looked our names up, so we're excited to find out if anybody has left us
Any money.
All right, Angie. First of all, let's talk about this. How does this work, and what kind of money is this that's sitting around?
This is refunds that are due to our taxpayers. You know, whether you're at 6% and apply for primary residence, and then you pay too much and we owe you a refund, or you just flat overpaid. So what we do is we mail them out, and they come back to us with not a good address or for whatever reason.
Oh,
So they're just sitting there. How much money? Do you know roughly what kind of money is it just for Horry County?
Well, when I went in, there was stuff sitting there from 1983.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna guesstimate it was probably right at $1 million. I mean, at
man.
least.
Oh,
now,
my
our
Now, you've got a
17
website.
Yes,
Website.
we do.
All right. What's the website they
It's
can go to?
horrycounty.org, and click on the treasurer, department treasurer, and you'll be able to look it up by name. You'll see unclaimed funds on mine. That's actually the state treasurer's
Yeah,
website.
you can go to the state treasurer also if you live
Yes.
somewhere else in Horry County.
Well, yeah, plus we've sent everything from 1983 to 2016 to the state treasurer's office.
So you can check that too.
Yeah, exactly. And Curtis does a really good job. His staff works unclaimed property really diligently, so we just had to turn it over. He's got more people than what we do.
All right.
This is a
All right.
list.
Yeah, that's right. I want
of
to see if I'm on there.
people.
Yes.
I mean,
These
that's
are
a lot of
17.
people.
Exactly. There's
All right.
564, I think, records on here.
All right.
Check my name. See if my name's on there. Now,
Let's
you've already
see.
looked, I'm sure, haven't you?
No,
haven't?
unfortunately, yours is not. And we did get a few hits on Amanda. It's,
What?
Well, it's
Hey, hand
it's
over the money,
close.
buddy.
Oh, man.
But she'll just need to go out there and check it and see if it's
Okay.
her. It may or may not be, but we took the names that you guys provided,
Yeah.
and anything close we tried to pull.
Well, isn't that
man.
interesting? Hey, I got
Hey,
some
you might be
money.
taking me to lunch tomorrow.
Oh,
Okay.
we'll see about all that.
All right,
but really neat, and something I'm sure you're going to get a lot of phone calls after people see this.
We
but
want to.
That's
Yeah.
exactly right. You want people to have their money.
Absolutely, and that was our goal and our mission when we came in and saw all those boxes of checks just laying around that were due to our citizens.
Wow.
I mean, we made it top priority to get this money back.
Holy
So that
cow.
money's just sitting there. So there's somebody out there watching right now that might be owed $50,000 or something like that.
You never know. We had 3 people to lay claim to 10,000, so we have
Whoa.
to do a lot of research also to make
Yeah.
sure we're giving it back to the right people.
the right person,
Yeah.
the
The
right
right,
time, and
exactly.
everything.
Well,
All
Angie,
right.
thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Sorry you
Yeah.
didn't find my name on there, but
Well, maybe next year.
I try to take all my money everywhere I leave or go. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. Talking about the Theater of the Republic and the musical Red. It is going to be here this weekend. We've got a couple guys on.
That's right. It goes back. It's a takeoff from the 50s. We've got Scott and Michael with us now.
That's right.
And Scott, let's talk a little bit about Red.
All right. Well, first of all, it is a musical. Now, we may hum.
It's
we
not.
may
Oh, it's
hum,
not a
but we don't,
musical.
we
That's
don't
why
really
they
sing.
laugh.
That is my fault. That's why you laughed.
That's why we laughed.
But it takes place in the 50s.
It's
Okay.
set in 1958, New York City. Mark Rothko has just gotten the commission for the Seagram murals at the Seagram Building, Four Seasons Restaurant.
Yeah.
It was famous. He was paid more money than anybody else at the time. Well, these were huge canvases. He needed some help, so his dealer insisted he have an assistant. So he brings in a young man in his early 20s, his career just starting out, and here's Rothko at the peak of his. He's on a par with Picasso and Matisse at the time. And so he's going to paint these things, and it's about way more than art, though. I mean, they get to know each other, and there's the difference in the generations. I mean, Michael's character, Ken, likes,
I'm a jazz guy, you're a classical.
Okay, music.
Mozart.
There you
Yeah.
go. Music. We'll
Pop
tie it in
art,
for you.
expression.
Pop art, yeah. And,
You're
and
playing the main. You're playing the.
I'm playing Mark Rothko.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you are his assistant.
I'm
right,
Ken,
Mike?
yeah, the assistant.
Okay, now
And
Michael,
so-
this is your first, big stage, we call it.
Yes, yeah, this is my first time at TOR anywhere outside of my high school, yeah.
And
And
you-
you're going to hear much more about him. I mean, he's
Really?
he's really good. I'm
All
not kidding.
right.
I'm
That's
not.
awesome.
I am not blowing sunshine.
Well,
up
he
in
just
Dust.
graduated
a
from high
lot.
school.
No,
Yeah.
he really is. You're going to see
Graduated
great things.
yesterday
Yeah,
from
yeah, I did.
Sockasty, and now
Yep.
you're going to go on to where are you going to go and what do you want to study?
Coastal for theater for
Fantastic.
about a year, and then up to New York for me.
All right.
Wow, New York. All right.
Yeah,
All
he's
right, now,
very
Scott, this is
talented.
not your first event.
No, I also did It's Only a Play out there, and then 12 Angry Men. I played the Henry Fonda part. Nobody recognizes it. If you say juror number 8, they don't
Yeah,
know.
they
But
don't
Henry
know.
Fonda, yeah, okay, that
Henry
was
Fonda,
it.
they got it.
They got it. They got it. So I've done those there, and I've worked at Atlantic Stage as well. So,
Okay.
you know, this is a great play, though. This is one of the best productions. Curtis Lambert directed it. He also did 12 Angry Men, and this is one of the best productions I've ever been.
Now,
to.
there's not
yeah.
a lot of people in this production.
Two of us. This
Two
is
of
it.
you. That's
You got
it,
the
right?
whole cast right here.
This
One
is it.
set,
Yeah.
and one,
one
5
set.
scenes.
It's only about an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
So it moves right along.
Yeah.
And
It's also not
like a
just
great,
about art. It's about
No, it's
the
about
two
way
of
more
us
than
and
that.
our chemistry.
Yeah, we talk about it's about the generational differences.
Cool.
The late 50s, there was all this change going
Yeah,
on and
I
stuff.
know, I
And,
was there.
But I know. That's so was I. But this is a great script. John Logan wrote this, and now some of the other
yeah, he
stuff he
wrote
did.
Gladiator,
Gladiator, little
Spectre,
movie Gladiator,
Skyfall.
and Skyfall, Spectre, Penny Dreadful TV series.
Oh, man,
so
some
it's a
great stuff.
great script,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
and it just moves right along. Great stuff between us. We get to have our moments. We get to have some clashes. It's a
All right,
it's
it's
a
this
great.
Tell them when it starts and all. When
All right, well, it started last weekend. We got 3 more performances. Only 3. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's Friday and Saturday at 7:30, and Sunday at 3. The box office is open today until 5 at 843-488-0821.
Okay. Check it out.
Check it out.
We got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Hollywood.
It's Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, Feedy, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
And welcome back, everybody. Carolina Company Live. You still
Looking for money? I'm looking for y'all's money.
Yeah.
Send us your name. Actually, no, just go on the website.
Check it out, because we've got all the names of everybody in Horry County that might have some money. I
Yeah.
was looking. And Deacon Dawson doesn't have any either. You don't get any money either, buddy. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be here to Thursday tomorrow with a brand new show.
That's right.
Thank
Have
you
a good
for
afternoon.
watching.
See ya.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.